Okay, Doctor, it's time for you and me to have a little heart-to-heart.
I'm getting ready to tape my medical segments, so don't bother me now.
I warned you at the health club to lay off of Gillian.
Oh, you said to lay off.
You took advantage of her. She's not as worldly and as sophisticated as she seems.
Oh, brother, she got you fooled. But then, no, you're fooling yourself. You don't really believe that I was the big bad wolf who pounced on your virginal bride, do you? She came on to me. She was the one that did the initiating.
What are you talking about?
The time you caught us in flagrante was not the first time, or the only time, or the best time.
You know what? You are unbelievable.
You know, you aggrieved husbands, you're all alike. You fail your wives either emotionally or sexually, or both, and then when they run after somebody else and somebody steps in to fill the breach, so to speak, you all turn into Sir Galahad.
Okay, not another word out of you.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess we're finished here, right? Somehow I thought that wasn't the case. You want chapter and verse, right? They always do. Okay. It all began one evening at the Valley Inn when there was some kind of a victory celebration for, what's her name? The woman that shot that child pornographer and beat the rap?
Brooke English.
Yes, yes. So you remember. And old, sweet Myrtle Fargate started having heart palpitations because she was partying so hardy, and I was summoned to her side. Is it all starting to come back to you now?
I came up to your room to get you.
Right. And you just missed hearing the rustle of the sheets and the frantic whisper, "My husband," the creak of the closing bathroom door. Dr. Hayward, I'm so sorry to bother you at this hour. Oh, it's no bother. I wasn't particularly busy. And there was Gillian in the bathroom with nothing but the shower curtain to cover her naked body. It was like right out of a French farce, except she didn't sneeze or upset the bath salts. Because if she had, you and I wouldn't be having this comical little scene right now.
I see, so you think this is funny? Huh? Do you? Maybe there's nothing else to say to each other, you and me. Maybe all there's left to do is for me to beat the hell out of you right now, right here.
No, I don't think you're gonna do that, Ryan. You know why? Because you know that there was no real harm done here. The princess is so repentant. She is thoroughly convinced of her love for you. You have her where you want her. There's nothing else that you should do except take her back.
Oh, yeah? What if I don't want to take her back?
She's a really sweet kid. She'll make you smile. So why not? You know, and if by chance you realize that there are some new tricks that she's learned, well, consider that my gift to you. Look, unfortunately, there's a no brawling clause in my insurance policy, you know, surgeon's hands.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm gonna make you bleed whether it's in your insurance policy or not. Get up!
Wait a minute. We can't have a fist fight in the boss's office. Liza would be very upset with... All right, look, Ryan, come on. I mean, let's be grown up and civilized about this.
You're right. Okay.
You know, I knew what kind of marriage you had. Gillian wanted a green card. You were being blackmailed by Liza. All right, look, what is the point of all this macho posturing stuff? Oh, brother. Okay, look. Oh, wait, that's it, right? You're in love with her, right? Just like she's in love with you. Well, that's wonderful. Congratulations. You fall in love with a princess.
Shut up! You're gonna sit there and talk, or you're gonna get up and fight?
All right, just hear me out, okay?
Okay.
I advise you against this, Ryan, my boy, because you see, I make a lot of money. And if you do anything that's gonna prevent me from making the kind of money that I'm accustomed to, well, I'm gonna sue you, and then I'm gonna own you for life. You don't want that.
That's real. Come on! Huh?
Look, Ryan, I'm not gonna fight you, okay? I'm telling you right now. Oh, well, then.
Are you okay? Are you hurt? Are you okay?
What are you talking about? I'm fine.
But you're bleeding.
I'm fine.
Well, I guess I'll leave you two, kiddies to work this thing out amongst yourselves. I have to go dispense with my sage medical advice. You better get some ice on that lip.
Yeah, whatever. I'm right here. You want to finish this? Huh?
Ryan, that was so gallant of you to fight over me. I'm so touched and moved, and it's just wonderful. I hate David. He's such a beast to hurt my beautiful angel face.
Hey, it's my beautiful angel face, all right?
Of course it is, darling. Oh, look at you. Let me see, Plies. I have a first aid kit.
And I wasn't fighting for you. You understand? He was being a pig. So I had to lay into it. It had nothing to do with you.
Of course, darling. It was all about you and your wonderful American male pride. It's just like Johnny Wayne. It's so wonderful. Oh, mouthwash.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Well, in the commercial, it says it kills the germs.
Germs for bad breath. I don't have bad breath.
Of course not, darling. You have the most wonderful breath in the whole world.
Ow. Look, it's on the inside. I'm fine, okay? It's in here. Just don't worry about it.
No, but come on. Remember when I scraped my leg at the carnival? You told me about the American custom of kissing it and making it feel better. Is that better? Have I eased your pain?
Look, I don't need you fussing over me. In fact, the further away from me you are, the better.
No, you don't know what you're talking about. You're delirious from blood loss.
Gillian, I'm getting an apartment far away from Wildwood. Do you understand?
No, Ryan, you can't do that. Please stay with me. I have to tend to your wound.
If you're so eager to play nurse, why don't you go play with your doctor? He needs it a lot more than I do. You two deserve each other.
I admit I slept with David.
Oh, you admit it? Hell, I caught you in the act. Once. Although I heard from the horse's mouth that you and Hayward turned a one-night stand into an open-ended affair.
Ryan, you had your little fling with that blonde in the bar. Do you hear me blaming you? No, I forgive you. And if I can be big about this, then why can't you? Why can't we just admit we made mistakes and move on? No marriage is perfect. Look at Haley and Mateo. Their marriage is a disaster, but they're still together. Mateo's other wife is shacked up at the Pine Cone Motel.
What did you say? Mateo's other wife? One of you better speak up. Mateo has another wife?
Just forget what Gillian said.
Forget that my son-in-law's other wife is shacked up at the Pine Cone?
No. She was lying.
It's a direct quote.
Well, she was just on her way out.
No, not until she explains herself.
Well, it's really no big secret.
Well, then why don't you let me in on it?
Well, I mean, I thought everybody knew about Raquel.
Raquel.
Would I make up a name like that?
Details, Highness. I want details.
Well, I don't know the whole story, but I know that Haley hasn't been able to get rid of the other Mrs. Santos, but her uncle's working on it, and he's still trying to find some legal people, so there was really nothing to worry about.
Ah, really? Well, we'll just see about that, won't we?
I can't believe you did that.
Why? I told the truth.
It's not your truth to tell. Maybe Haley doesn't want her dad knowing everything.
Well, it wasn't my turn to guard Haley's dirty little secret.
Hey, for the record, Raquel is Mateo's dirty little secret.
Okay, well, whatever. It's no secret that their marriage is going down the drain, and Mateo should have told Haley about Raquel.
Like you should have told me you were sleeping with Dr. Feelgood.
Ryan. You know the truth. All of it. Okay, so we can keep on hurting each other and having arguments, or we can move on. Baby, I love you so much. And I want to be your wife. I want to have a real marriage with you that'll make Haley and Mateo's marriage look like chipped liver. And what do I have to do to make you come back to me?
Don't look so put out, princess. I'm letting you be free to be with whoever you want. You have your soon-to-be ex-husband's blessing. It's better we're adults about this anyway.
I know the Brian that I fell in love with is still in there somewhere. Maybe right now he's too hurt and too angry to come out, but... Can you give him a message?
What kind of message?
I want to know the one thing he loved about me.
Come on, Gillian. It's
Please.
too late for this.
Just one thing he'll always cherish about me.
That spot right there. Right below your cheekbone. Satisfied? Ryan, the old Ryan has spoken. And this Ryan has got lots of work to do, so would you mind getting lost? This day just gets better and better.
You know what? I admire Raquel. She's really fighting for the man she loves, and I'm gonna do the same.
Well, then you're gonna lose. Now, please go and let me get dressed in peace.
You know, say whatever you want, but I know this is not the end of us.